Hi everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Nicola and this is our nursery tour video. I really hope that this gives you some inspiration if you're expecting a baby or if you just like watching videos like this. I'm going to talk you around different sections of the room and I really hope you enjoy it. So just to give you a brief background to the room, when we moved into our house 3 years ago, this was actually a kitchen. It's a perfect square, and after it was a kitchen, it was then my husband's office and then it was my office. And when we decided to have this as our nursery, we actually kept the walls the same colour, so the walls are a grey colour. We've kept the carpet the same, so the carpet's like quite a neutral cream colour. And we've actually kept several bits of furniture from my office in here. The only thing that actually went was my desk. So we've got a big futon, which is from Ikea, and we thought that this might be quite useful just in case I sleep in here with the baby in a Moses basket, just so that Oliver can get a good night's sleep. It's got fantastic storage at the bottom, and we've actually changed the door handles to ones with little foxes on. In the drawers on the right hand side I've got things like nappies, I've got maternity pads, I've got maternity pants, and then the middle one has got a duvet cover with a woodland themed cover on, which is really nice. And the one on the left, I've actually got presents that I buy for people as well as my nursing pillow. The other bits of furniture that we've kept in here are a bookshelf. So on the bookshelf is a mixture of books for the baby, books for me, everything to do with pregnancy. There's also some photographs, some of our scan pictures, and I actually had really good fun just putting that all together. So we have gone for a woodland theme. I don't think that I've actually said that yet. So there is animals dotted around the room. The other piece of furniture is again from Ikea, and it's what we're using for mainly most of the clothes. The top drawer is a bit like miscellaneous, so any how-to documents I've gone and popped in there. I've got some spare film for my Instax Mini, I've got a sewing kit, and then moving down I've got bath time, nappy wipes, and then moving on to clothes. So I've divided it up into age ranges. So we've got newborn, we've got 1 month, I've got 1 to 3 months, working all the way down to the bottom to some 6, 9 and 12 month clothes. And as you can see, I've gone and labelled all of the drawers with my label maker, so I had a lot of fun doing that. The furniture that wasn't in here, obviously, is the cot. So this cot is from moKee. We went for this cot for 2 reasons. Firstly is the changing top, which is very useful. So I'm going to be using this as a bit like a changing station for the first 6 months, because for the first 6 months the baby is actually going to be kept in our room in a Moses basket until it gets too big for it, or in here in the Moses basket. We're then going to use this cot from 6 months to 2 years. So at 2 years the mattress actually lowers and the front bars can come off, which is great. In the drawers then, so I've got a few bits. I've got a My First Year's box, which I'm using as a memory box. I've got some spare aqua wipes. I've got some towels, really cute towels that I'm going to be using for the baby. And then I've got a bedding section. So in the bedding section I've got cellular blankets, I've got flat sheets, I've got some sleeping bags, and they're 2.5 tog. And they say that they're useful for 0 to 6 months, so for the time being I'm going to pop our baby in a grow snug, and that's suitable for newborn age. On the front of the cot then, I actually got this from Mamas and Papas on Amazon, and I will link everything that I mention on my blog, which is minnutrition.com, and I'll link that down below. In here I've got some nappies, I've got some nappy cream, and in the actual cot itself I've actually got a nappy changing station. We might be moving that into my bedroom just so that we've got 2 different areas to change the baby. So I've also got a Snuggles changing mat in there as well. In the cot, which I'm kind of using for a bit of storage, I've got some of the baby's toys and some books for me. I've got a top and tail bowl which you can use for water and cotton wool, and on the edge is just a grey blanket. So behind me then, which is quite fun, I've got a baby bouncer, and that's from my baby with a lovely rabbit theme. And then you'll notice that we don't actually have a wardrobe in here. I don't feel the need for a wardrobe because instead we've gone and used upturned Ikea spice racks. They cost me £4 and I painted them myself, and you can see on the wall behind me I got these wardrobe dividers. The special clothes are out on show, and then on the other side I've got another upturned Ikea spice rack, and I use that for the baby's outerwear. So I've got some clothes that my mum crocheted and some other little pram suits and things like that. Above it then I've actually got a frame that I use to hang my Instax Mini pictures. So I've got photographs from my baby shower from previous holidays on there, and I'm going to slowly replace them with pictures of our baby. And below it you'll see that we've got this white basket, and that's going to be the laundry basket. Inside I've actually got a plastic bag that I'm going to put any really dirty things, and in the other side just things that are mucky but don't have any poop on basically. Talking about poop, I will say that we do actually have a nappy bin in here just to save us having to walk to the kitchen, and that is from Angel Care. So just to tell you a bit about the walls, so instead of painting a mural, which I think what Oliver, my husband, wanted to do, and he's not very arty, we actually got this sticker set. I found the company on Not on the High Street and then we went direct to him. It's the tallest tree that you can get with Woodland Animals, and we've split the Woodland Animals up onto the tree and then in front of me, so below the window. And we've actually got a hedgehog just above the door. Talking about the door has actually got windows in it, and that's to let light into the hallway. So I got the woodland blind from Dunelm and I'm really pleased with it. Moving on to the futon area, so we've got these cushions, and these were actually one of the first things that I started buying. I got them from eBay, Dunelm Mill as well for the rabbit ones, and then I've just got some teddy bears. Above the futon then we've got some picture frames. I got the big one from Not on the High Street, and then the smaller prints, so I've got an owl, a deer, I've also got a fox in the bookshelf, and they're from eBay, and then all of the frames in here are from Ikea. The bunting that you can see, that's from eBay as well. In front of me I've got two rabbit prints, they're so beautiful. I got them as a download from Crown Prints and I got them printed out at Staples. One of those is above the drawer, so on the drawer I've got a Lumi light, which is a great night light. I've got the Grow Egg original one because the Grow Egg 2 I've actually got in my room. The difference is that the Grow Egg 2 is bigger, so it's easy to read what temperature it is. It's squidgy as opposed to hard, and we just thought that 2 was going to be better than 1 because we don't know which bedroom we're going to be sleeping in. Also on there I've got my baby milestone cards, and again I will link down below. I think it was an Etsy shop. It was called Mike's Press, just remembered where I got that one from. And then finally opposite, so I've got the windowsill, and at the moment it's got a bit of a rabbit theme. It's got a photograph of me and Oliver, which of course I will replace with one of us two with the baby. And yeah, it just looks really cute. So overall, I'm just so happy in this room. It just makes me really happy just to be in here. I'm really happy with how our theme has come together. And just to say where our theme has come from, so I'll just grab something. This was the very first thing that we bought, so it's a little hedgehog. And I think by now, hopefully, by the time you're seeing this video, I will have given birth. So right now I'm 39.5 weeks pregnant. You can see my bump here. Our baby is called Henry, and when we first moved into our house we actually nicknamed the hedgehog Henry. So it was a bit of a joke that we bought this, and then I was like, right, woodland theme, so it just basically stemmed from there. Up until we bought this stool though, I didn't really have a theme in mind, but I suppose it's just like a wedding. Once you've got a theme, it kind of directs you as to what things to buy and what not to buy. So please do let me know if you've got any suggestions of how I can make this room more practical or more pretty, and I really hope you've enjoyed it. Please do give it a big thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you soon, hopefully with my little baby. Bye!